This is a certified hood classic.
You think everything is funny for that YouTube shit?
Bro, I'm not being funny, bro.
That ain't cool, bro.
Rooster Teeth, nasty ass. Who made up that name, like Rooster Teeth? Somebody was literally thinking like, you know what? Fucking, we need a name. We need a name that's unique. We need a name that is just for us. And then the nigga heard a rooster in the background. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Rooster. Teeth. Rooster teeth. The teeth of a rooster. Roosters don't have teeth. Nigga, that's the perfect fucking name. Rooster teeth. I'm like, bro, who the? Really?
Prepare yourselves. It's time we tell the tale of Crystal Lake's masked murderer, Jason
I thought he was gonna say crystal meth.
And the horrifying boogeyman of Haddonfield, Michael Myers.
He's Wiz and I'm
Oh,
Boomstick.
shit.
And it's our job to bring terror and fright on this Halloween night on Death Battle.
Who y'all got though? Who y'all got right now? Who the hell do y'all got? Do y'all got Jason or Michael? I don't know. That nigga Jason a fucking beast though, bruh.
Within the woods of Crystal Lake lurks a killer, buried but not dead, doomed to rise from the grave and slaughter those who live and love, if you know what I mean.
This
shit, they
is the
was fucking.
curse of Jason Voorhees.
Rumor has it he was a deformed child, bullied and harassed all of his life, only cared for by his single mother. But not even Mama Voorhees could save Jason when he tragically drowned at Camp Crystal Lake. Or
Damn.
did he?
Over time, Crystal Lake became wrought with strange disappearances and violent deaths.
Including the camp counselors who should have been watching Jason when he drowned all those years ago. Someone or something.
Boy, nasty. This nigga popped out looking like a deformed Caillou. Get your ass back in that water.
Was out for vengeance.
And
Damn!
yet these harrowing murders were committed by none other than Jason's own mother, Pamela Voorhees, seeking revenge against those who neglected her child, dooming him to his terrible end.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Good for her, I guess.
However,
that's good at
even
all.
after her killing spree was cut short, the deaths continued. Nobody could prove it, but
Ouch.
maybe, just
What the fuck? What fucking chopped the damn neck? You told us like what the fuck? Ugly ass.
maybe, Jason was still alive.
Holy shit! Yeah, he's definitely alive. Wait,
Oh shit.
has he been living in the lake this whole time?
Jason has fortitude far beyond any normal man. You can swing an axe in his face, blast half his body away, or trap him in an exploding building. Yet it will all be in vain.
Either way,
Damn.
one of the few survivors of his attacks
Ugly ass boy.
hacked him to pieces. Jason rose again. Seriously, this happens a lot.
Nobody knows the true source of his unkillable nature. Some say it's an indigenous curse, others say it's the Necronomicon, and some even say it's a hell worm. So not too many
wow.
reasonable answers.
Either way, be careful, or you just might end up on the wrong side of Jason's trusty machete. Something he uses
Damn.
with enough strength to split skulls and pierce metal.
Even when Jason has no weapon, he can be resourceful and oddly creative with his kills. He might bludgeon you to death with a
Damn.
sleeping bag, drown you in a garbage can, or snap you in half between a bedframe.
Ah!
This
Damn! What? Speaking of back problems, shit, that was the perfect way to get me my back to. Oh shit, that nigga folded. That nigga was a pizza box for the evening.
demented mama's boy will always get his prey. Oh, you think you can run away? Well, think again, idiot. He can teleport.
No, he can't.
And she got a nice
well, How about
ass.
the time he appeared in multiple places at once around this dance floor? See? Teleporting.
Wrong. Hallucinations resulting from a mix of cocaine and panic.
Okay, smartass. How about when he teleported from one end of this ship to another? How'd he get
Damn.
there?
Actually,
That nigga actually is the world's best speed walker. He walks faster than anybody, broke world record, Guinness Book World Records a few times, all right? No one had enough guts to challenge him. He won by default every time.
when watching the full scene for complete context, there is plenty of time afforded for Jason to jump down the deck while off camera. He is quite athletic after all.
What, without making any sound? The guy's built like he's made of 100 brick houses. Are we watching the same movie?
Look, fans have argued this for years, and while
you just gotta
admittedly
jump
those
off.
moments are
Damn!
questionable, they're not enough to prove actual teleportation.
How did he get up there?
Okay, how about this one? In Jason X, where 3 soldiers are shooting him straight on, and
Like
he
hurting
just
him.
disappears. Poof! Gone! While they're looking right at him, goddammit, it's teleporting.
Well, I'm sure there's a logical explanation.
I just stared at this scene while processing 900 trillion frames per second, and Boomstick is correct.
Ha!
Also, now my eyes are broken. Joy.
You know,
Damn.
Jason can actually teleport in the video game, so I believe it.
I suppose teleporting would explain how, despite his hulking size, Jason can move with ghostly silence and pick off victims one by one.
He could teleport in that game that you play and shit like that. That was a good indication because it was made by the actual. No, you know what? Let me stop. I really don't know who the fuck is made by, but still, he was teleporting in the game when you were in camp. He was teleporting and shit. I synced him.
One. Are you sure about this, dummy? Dummy. Either way, Jason's unstoppable
play the
bloodlust
game.
makes him a horrifying threat.
Friday
Even if
the
you
13th,
think you're
yo.
protected by a foot of solid steel, he'll just crash
Damn.
through it to stab you.
And though it's tough to
Damn.
believe, there may actually be a deadlier Jason out there too.
Stronger, faster, and campier. This is Uber Jason, rebuilt from Jason's remains through a sinister fusion of science and mysticism. And guess what? Normal Jason later fought Uber Jason and actually held his own. Yeah, the comics get kind of wacky, just go with it.
Only
Okay.
natural for a monster that has fought other supernatural entities.
Like Freddy Krueger, Leatherface, and the groovy man himself, Ash Williams.
Indeed. So be warned, if you ever see a shadow moving through the darkness and hear a familiar, run. Jason is out to
I'm out.
find you, and chances are you are not leaving alive.
Hell no. There's only one woman that's made it from that.
On a bleak Halloween night, Michael Myers was born into the world as a seemingly normal child. However, beneath his pale, blank face hid something dark, something evil.
How evil? Well, he stabbed his sister Judy to death when he
Damn.
was just 6 years old. Oh, what a rascal.
Michael was institutionalized at a sanitarium where he simply sat still, almost like a machine. His psychiatrist, Dr. Loomis, spent 8 years trying to reach him, but Michael never said a word.
But even when locked up, he still managed to get away with several murders, including Loomis's fiancée. There was no helping or stopping Michael. More than anything, he wanted to kill.
After 15 years, the night before Halloween, he broke out of the sanitarium, leaving behind one word: sister.
The story goes, Michael had another sibling, Lori.
What is up with this nigga and his sisters, bro? Like, what did they do to you? Shit. We need to be examining what did they do to this nigga, bro? That nigga wrote on the wall, sister.
And for some unknowable reason, he wanted her to suffer the same fate as Judy. And everyone else, really. He's not too picky, and he could do it too.
For in his hands, anything can be a deadly weapon.
Damn.
Countless reports of various murders
Imagine getting some ass and then somebody say, not today. Boy, hit that nigga with a pitchfork. Jeez. He was just about to bust, and that nigga got stabbed in the stupid ass.
have appeared across Haddonfield. He's exploded heads, boiled people alive, and used his trademark knife to stab poor souls to walls like some macabre piece of art.
When they say to admire your work, I don't think this is what they meant. And this isn't some special combat knife or dagger. He did this with an ordinary kitchen knife.
Michael is also
Damn.
surprisingly clever. Despite being confined for nearly all his life, at some point, he apparently taught himself how to drive.
It's pretty clear this masked psycho was definitely plotting something while he was in the ward.
All these kills were just a
Facts.
detour to his ultimate goal.
That nigga was plotting something with E.T. looking ass, boy. That nigga looked like that nigga off of E.T., that boy. You know what I'm saying? What was his name and shit? Anakin? No, that was Star Wars.
On an all too familiar Halloween night, he finally met his long lost sister, and nearly killed her.
But Loomis intervened, shooting Michael and sending him out a window. Phew, well, guess that's the end of him.
Psych.
Yeah, you know it's not.
No one knows how, but the body simply vanished, only to
Right.
return later that night as if nothing had happened.
There's a reason why they call him the Boogeyman.
Even after being set on fire and rendered comatose, Michael Myers would not be stopped.
Almost
hell no.
like he's some kind of invincible undead monster.
Many explanations have been given for Michael's strange abilities, but some less reputable sources suggest he's bound to the ancient druidic Curse of Thorn, whose symbol is, well, they say it's an ancient icon of Halloween, but it's actually the Norse rune for Thor, sometimes called the Thorn Rune. I think they just Googled rune and thorn and called it a day.
Whoa. Is Michael Myers a Viking? Yes! Awesome!
Curse
Get your
or no
weird
curse,
ass.
Michael is
He look like Chris Tucker off The Fifth Element, you know what I'm saying, with that little fucking horn on his head.
inexplicably driven to kill without hesitation, and his victims almost never see him coming.
You said, uh-oh.
While explaining Michael away with a vague curse is nothing more than a crutch for the truth, the fact of the matter is, no one knows why he is so cruel, so
Damn.
violent, so unstoppable.
Damn.
He just is.
At the end of the day, evil gives no explanation, only despair.
Michael thrives not just on the
Damn.
satisfaction of murder, but the fear it inflicts in others.
Even scarier, his kills are done with surgical precision. He can murder you as quickly or slowly as he wants. This guy knows exactly what he's doing with that kitchen knife. He's like a hibachi chef of death.
And yet, his attacks were almost brought to an end by Laurie herself. But when the time came for the final blow, Michael proved his intelligence and wit by faking his own death using a body double.
All while getting his sister to commit murder for him. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed.
He's also either impossibly
Damn.
sneaky or he can use teleportation, because he once moved through a yard full of motion sensors without setting off a single one until he wanted to.
Look at this. There's just no
Damn.
stopping him. Fill him full of bullets.
Hey, bro, when that news switched on the knife and grabbed the knife like this and kept walking, I'm like, that nigga was really out for murder. That nigga, he had murder on his mind, boy. That nigga was really wanted you.
Michael will come back
I
ready to
would
rip
hate to
off
see
your
that
head.
shit.
Put him in the center of an exploding church. He'll survive and go on to kill dozens more people, just for dramatic effect.
It was this relentless evil that made the people of Haddonfield go ballistic and band together to end Michael Myers once
Facts,
and
they
for
were
all.
fed the fuck
Unfortunately,
up.
the town would soon realize that was just not possible.
Any ordinary person would have been long dead after what he experienced, but he took all of the town's punishment, got right back up, and went right back to doing what
Damn!
he does best.
And you know what's the creepiest part about all this? They never caught him. He's still out there looking for his next prey, I assume.
So every Halloween night, lock your doors, turn off your lights, and pray you'll make it to morning. Because the boogeyman is real, and his name is Michael Myers.
Well, fuck it, bro. It just ain't no stopping
episode
that
of Death
nigga, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? You talking about something? That nigga walked outside. He looked around, looked like all this fresh meat. All this fresh meat running around here. I can't wait to stab it. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, damn. That nigga is not playing no fucking games. Hey, what's up, Gia? What's up, Quizzy? Man, look, that nigga was not playing no fucking games. That nigga walked around. He was ready to kill. He was ready to murder. That boy had murder on his mind. Hold on, let me skip this. Oh, man. So who y'all think, man? Who y'all think is going to win? Who y'all think is going to win, man? I think I got my... I'm still going for Jason. I'm still going for Jason. Rest in peace, my nigga, man.
At all.
Let's see.
All right, the tales have been told and terror runs free. Let's see which monster will stalk another day.
It's time for a spooky death battle!
All right, we got Jason. All right. Let's see.
Mother is talking to you. The blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. Kill her. Kill her.
Plot twist is a nigga in the back in a microphone going like, "K, K, 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 ha, 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 ha." She gone. That's Velma, y'all. That's Velma. Velma, no, Velma. Damn. Herbert. Oh, damn. Oh, these niggas fighting. Oh, they fighting. No, hold on now. Jason.
Alex! Where are you?
Oh, you better shut the fuck up. Oh, you better shut the fuck up. Duda, run, Duda! Oh, shit. That's Michael Jackson during the Thriller movie. It was when he was walking with old babe. Oh, yeah. Damn! Look at this nigga run, bro. He said, hey, dude, like, nigga, that is not me, nigga. Damn, these niggas fast as fuck, ain't they? Bro, leave, bro. What is you doing? This is Harold from Hey Arnold. Damn! How the fuck do you have time to murder somebody else in the midst of you fighting a nigga? Like, you evil motherfucker. You have to be an evil ass nigga to murder somebody else in the midst of somebody else trying to murder you, bro.
Kill him, Jason. Kill him. Make Mother proud.
Oh, shut up. Oh, man. Woo! Damn! I don't know if that's going to be enough to stop it. Oh, well, maybe that was. Okay. Who's in the back still? I don't know if we've seen the last of him. Have we?
KO!
Oh, really?
Okay.
Really? Really? I don't know why I don't feel like that's not that satisfying for me, bro.
Hey, are we sure he's dead? You can't be too careful with these guys.
Michael Myers won't be rising from the grave this time. Jason was too much for him. The stories may paint these slashers as unstoppable, but they do have limits and can be understood.
To Michael's credit, he could match Jason in a lot of ways. Both were experts in methods of killing, and both could totally teleport.
Theoretically, though if both of them really could teleport, then neither had an advantage in that regard. So teleportation deniers can rest easy knowing it wasn't really a factor here.
Even the explosions they both survived were similar in size and destructibility.
But Jason held the edge with his superior endurance and healing. Michael faking his death with a body double was clever, but he did it because he explicitly could not survive something like decapitation or getting half his torso blown off.
But Jason could. He also had more experience fighting other supernatural enemies like Leatherface, Freddy, and his uber self. So I doubt
Oh, he did fight Freddy. Yeah, well, yeah, you're right.
Michael could have surprised him with something he's never seen before.
And Jason was just as strong and vicious as Michael, if not more. So given the difference in survivability, he had a much better chance of striking Michael down first. In a battle between two unkillable monsters, it's only natural it would come down to who was more unkillable.
After being ripped to pieces, Michael could now rip in peace. Right, Jocelyn?
Oh, Lord.
Jocelyn?
Oh, shit.
Hello?
The winner is Jason Voorhees.
They coming for your ass next, stupid ass. Wow, okay, okay, I'll give him that. The first death battle that I actually say, okay, fine. You all right, fine. You got me. You got me.